Hey guys, welcome to our full plush collection video. And when we say full, we're not just talking about Mario, we're talking about every single collection of plushes from each franchise. We're about to show Mario, Pokemon, Sonic, everything. And this is the first time we're doing this, and this channel took a lot. No, this collection took a lot. So I hope you guys enjoy. See you guys later. Alright, to start off the collection, we have our huge Mario plushie. Probably one of the biggest ones we have. Next up is All-Star Mario. This is the guy we use in our videos. Next one is another Mario, also known as Marty. Check the previous video if you don't know what we're talking about. And next up is Goldie Mario. Then we have Mario EXE. If you guys are wondering, the eyes we use were actually just paper cut out. Here's a off-brand Mario, I don't know the brand. Then we have Baby Mario. And then a regular All-Star Mario plush from Amazon. Two hats! Tanuki Mario. And to finish off the main Mario section, we have the first ever plush that started it all, Cat Mario. That wraps up the main Marios, now time for Luigi. Now, we don't have as many Luigi as we do for Marios, but let's go on. So first of all, we have the Sunny Luigi. This is the Luigi we use in our videos. And then we have Goldie Luigi, also known as Louie. Also, check the previous video if you don't know what we're talking about. Up next, we have All-Star Luigi, Baby Luigi, and to wrap up the Luigis, we have Tanuki Luigi. That wraps up the Luigis. Next up is All-Star Peach and All-Star Daisy, two bootleg Peach and Daisy, and here's Rosalina. That's for the princesses. Now time for the Wario Bros. First up is All-Star Wario. Up next is Old All-Star Waluigi and New All-Star Waluigi. Before we head to the next section, I just want to do like a little quick brief of these power-ups real quick. The first up is the Fire Flower, the Ice Flower, and the 1-Up Mushroom. Now that we wrap all those guys up, it's time for the Yoshis. To start off the Yoshis, we have this never open the bag Yoshi, which is kind of ugly. I forgot where I got this. Next up is the one and only Sene Mario Party 5 Yoshi. This is the current Yoshi we use in our videos. Sometimes I like to switch around the Yoshis to figure out what kind I want to get used to, but for now, we're going to stick to this guy. Next up is All-Star Yoshi. A no-tagged, don't know what brand Yoshi. This one's kind of ripped up, if you can see right here. He's kind of in retirement right now. Then we have Red Yoshi. And then we have Birdo. It's not part of the Yoshi collection, but why not? That concludes Yoshi and Birdo. Next up are Toads. To start off the Toads, we have the only normal Toad we have, because the other ones are kind of a little weird. But if you guys are probably wondering, I don't use Toad that much, but if he ever appears in another video, this is usually the guy we use. And then we have Big Toad, that's currently naked for some reason. And then the next and last one is Yellow Toad, aka the host of Mario Plush Party. And if you guys are wondering about that, we're still gonna try to find Humana's answer for it. But for now, if you guys wanted to return, if you guys want Mario Plush Party to return, then comment down below. So that does it for the Toads. Now time for the DK crew. Even though, spoiler, it kind of remains the same. Up first is probably the worst one I got. Is probably this off-brand Amazon DK plush. I kind of really hate this thing so much. But this next one is definitely not just for Mario, but it's definitely the crown of the whole plush collection itself. It's the one and only N64 Donkey Kong plush. This thing is awesome. And then next up was probably the last one, but Diddy Kong. That's all for the Donkey Kongs, including Diddy Kong. It's time next up for the villains. To start off all the villains, we have Sene Bowser. Then next up is the worst Koopaling, Wendy Koopa. Up next are probably the side villains of the whole Bowser army, which is Goomba, Koopa, Paratroopa, Boo, Hammer Bro. We're kind of running out of space for this whole section of the line, so then we're going to move it down here to fill up the rest of the bed. So to continue Bowser's army, we have the hugest Shy Guy plush I've ever seen. This dude is completely fat. Then we have the smallest Shy Guy I've ever seen. This dude lost a lot of weight. And then we have not too big, not too small, but the perfectly good Shy Guy. This is the guy we probably use in our videos if he ever appears. Next up is Chain Chomp, Bullet Bill, a huge Bob-omb plush. Then we have a regular sized Bob-omb plush, Kamek, Piranha Plant, and then this will conclude the Mario plush section. The final plushie is PD Piranha. And that concludes the whole Mario plush collection. But we're not done yet. Our next section is Pokemon. To start off the Pokemon section, we have a regular sized Pikachu. This is a guy we use in our videos. Next we have a bigger Pikachu plush from Amazon. And then this cursed Pikachu plushie from Mercari. It's from 1998 and it kind of looks a little cursed. That concludes the Pikachus, but next up is Incineroar, Poplio, Totodile, Snivy, Weasel, Torterra, Froakie. In case you guys don't know who it is, I get asked this a lot, who's this guy? This is Froakie. He's the Bubble Frog Pokemon, and he actually fully evolves into the next plush I'm about to show you. This dude actually fully evolves into Greninja. So yeah, Froakie fully evolves all the way into Greninja. I know it's kind of weird because they look nothing alike, but if you guys play Pokemon, then you probably understand. The next thing we got is a Pokeball keychain. Next up is Great Ball. Then we have an Ultra Ball. And to finish this up, we have the Master Ball. And that's it for Pokemon. It's nothing compared to all against Mario, but this is probably the second biggest collection we got because the next one is probably depressing. Let's move on. Our next part of the collection is Disney. In the start of the Disney section, we have probably nothing compared to the other big Mario plush we have over there, but probably one of the other biggest plushies we have in this collection, and that's none other than Olaf. This next plushie is probably the second biggest one we got. Nothing compared to our big Mario over there, but it's none other than Spider-Man. Now to actually start it off, we have Mickey. I bought Fortnite, everyone. You can't stop me now. Why did you buy Fortnite? Before we move on, yes, Disney bought Fortnite for over $10 billion. They bought Fortnite. What we're gonna get? Mickey Mouse skins? Are you kidding me? No. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just really pissed right now. Alright, enough about that. Let's move on. Next up is Jack Skellington. Oh, over here. I'm with everyone. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm with here and everyone. Oh, yeah. Mega Splash 3. Coming soon. Woody. Now, for the next couple of plushies, they're not really like... Now, a lot of you are going to say they don't count as Disney. But I'm going to put them there anyways because Disney owns these companies. So let's get started. So for the next one, it's Iron Man, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, R.I.P. Chadwick, Captain America, Luke Skywalker, and to wrap up Disney, coming up next is one of the most iconic villains ever, Darth Vader. That's it for Disney. Moving on. Actually, we have one more. Now, before I put him in, a lot of you are going to say he's not part of Disney. But if you guys seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, both Disney and Looney Tunes kind of work together. So I figured why not put him in here. But here's the Tasmanian Devil. There. Now that's all Disney. Well, sorta. But moving on. Alright, we're moving on to the table, and this next section is for any like small groups. Like small groups that are not big enough to have its own set. So let's get started. To start off, we have Freddy Fazbear and Foxy. Next up is Sonic and Shadow, Link and Zelda, Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Zamasu, Kirby, Kirby EXE, this dude is dead, Waddle Doo, Chef Kawasaki, Huggy Wuggy. Comment down below if you watch Poppy Playtime Part 2. Penguin. Fun fact, he was actually one at Six Flags right there if you could see it. Shazam. Inkling Girl from Splatoon. We took her gun off. Cloud. Another dead character. Enderman. Another dead character. Here's Chocobo without his hoodie, if you guys know. Monkey, a dead character. And Maverick, another dead character. The Squid Game trio. Beetlejuice. Officer T and Officer Brooklyn Guy. Now that we ran out of space on the table, it's time for us to relocate somewhere else. This is the last spot, so let's get started. Start off, we have a random dolphin plushie from SeaWorld. A seal, also from SeaWorld. Our news anchor, Red. Now it's time for Among Us. To start off, here's Red, Blue, Pink, Lime, Black, and Yellow. So I did say that'd be the last part, but I think I may have forgotten one. And that is none other than Cappy. This is probably just a hat, but it's made of a type of fabric that's used to make plushies, so I figured why not. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our whole entire plush collection. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later.